A few weeks ago, I wrote about the NikeSkims brand announcement. I was blown away by the response. I worked at Nike for over a decade, and here's why I think it misses the mark and what other brands can learn from it. First, your messaging and actions need to be aligned. When the announcement came out, some analysts pointed out that this isn't new for Nike. Their approach to women tends to come in waves where they have these bursts of momentum followed by stallouts. It is definitely a cycle that I experienced while working within the brand. And they have blind spots that have not been fully reckoned with, not just in the product, but in how the brand shows up and who it shows up for. The Skims deal, I understand the business case. They've done a phenomenal job of targeting that Gen Z consumer, and that is definitely something that Nike wants. They're buzzy, they're headline worthy, but it is a brand that is very Kim Kardashian forward. Does this reflect Nike's core? Nike is a brand that's built on sport and performance. Their innovation comes from insights from athletes at every level. And then lastly, be authentic, because you can't outsource that cultural connection. In this case, Nike has no shortage of powerful female athletes who could have led the next chapter for them. It could have been a moment for them to double down on their authenticity, and instead it feels like a shortcut. They have the tools, they have the talent, they have the ideas, it's already in the room, they just need to prioritize it. One line that really resonated with commenters was, "Your body is an instrument, not an ornament." And that comes from Dr. Lindsay and Lexi Kite of More Than a Body. I think it captures nicely what women want, and that's to be seen and respected, designed for, not in spite of, and not something that you just feature in a photo op. Nike doesn't need to reinvent the message, it just needs to live it, and that's real change. It'll be interesting to see how the product performs when it drops, because I know a lot of us are excited and paying attention. And if you want to dive in deeper, head over to my Substack. I'm going to link it in my bio.